it's been said that the manifestation of God is like a mirror, a perfect mirror. And that analogy, to a certain level works to a certain level, But the point is that the manifestation of God is a reflection of the qualities and attributes that we can see, that we would expect to understand from God. So God is really something from the Baha'i perspective is unknowable in the entirety of God's essence. And so Baha'is don't presume to have the ultimate knowledge about that. In fact, it says in the Baha'i writings that religious truth, spiritual truth, is relative. That means that from time to time, it's not an absolute thing, but from time to time the understandings of people change. So the manifestation of God comes to the needs of those people, the culture of those people, the language of those people, and really helps to edify them and bring them to the next state of their existence, to a higher station than they had before. So it's kind of like a computer update, Windows XP, Windows Vista. That's kind of the idea, is that these updates are necessary because at some point we outgrow the nourishment that we've received. So, it's not that a baby can eat a steak. The baby can take a small portion of milk first, and then as the baby grows and grows, it takes more and more portions of milk until that milk becomes something more complicated, more nourishing, and slowly it graduates to different kinds of nourishment, and that helps the body at a new state. So it's not so much about which message is better or which message is right and which message is wrong. All of it is right for the time of the human. The purpose of the Baha'i faith is to unite all the peoples, the races, the religions, the nations, into one universal cause, one common faith. And the reason that that's the purpose of the Baha'i faith is because Baha'u'llah has said that that is the ultimate remedy for all the problems that exist in the world. So that is a capacity building thing. If you want to create unity, you need to create people and institutions that will foster that unity and develop that unity and bring it forward. So the Baha'i community is engaged in a process all over the world where they're trying to build capacity for service, build skills, build our abilities. We are in a culture of learning. So if a culture of learning appeals to you, then this is the place to be. But what does that mean, a culture of learning? This is crucial for understanding and going into this topic. A culture of learning is somewhat scientific in its process. It means that we test things, we try things, we see if they work. And if they don't work, we try something else. And we build upon what we have. The Baha'i faith is essentially scientific in its method. So the culture of learning is really a humble posture. It's a state of being. It's kind of an attitude. And I think that's a very refreshing thing to hear and to understand and to try to use to develop.